Welcome to Immigration Info, your ultimate hub for all things immigration. Looking for visa tips, country guides, and the latest immigration updates? You're in the right place. Subscribe for expert insights and join our global community today.
Rachel Reeves cuts winter fuel payments for 10 million pensioners amid fiscal challenges. A bold move amid fiscal challenges. In a striking political maneuver, Chancellor Rachel Reeves has decided to eliminate winter fuel payments for nearly 10 million pensioners. This controversial decision is part of her broader strategy to save £5.5 billion for the government. However, charities warn that this move could drive millions into fuel poverty, raising concerns across the country. Blame on the previous government. Reeves laid the blame for the £20 billion fiscal deficit squarely on the previous administration during her speech in the Commons. She announced that a full economic and fiscal forecast from the Office for Budget Responsibility will accompany the upcoming budget on October 30th. She highlighted a projected overspend of £22 billion, a figure some opposition members had claimed was disclosed before the elections. Reeves' forceful rhetoric underscored the severity of the economic situation. Public reaction and political tensions. The atmosphere in the House of Commons was charged, with notable figures like Fraser Mears, deputy editor of Spite, observing the heated exchanges. Mears pointed out that Reeves' own admission in June to the Financial Times indicated awareness of the dire financial situation. The reality of the £20 billion black hole had been acknowledged by institutions like the Institute for Fiscal Studies and the Institute for Government well before the elections, suggesting that both major political parties were aware of the impending fiscal challenges. Impact on pensioners. The elimination of winter fuel payments is expected to affect 9.9 million pensioners, sparking significant concern among age-related charities. These organizations warn that many low-income pensioners, who do not qualify as impoverished but still struggle financially, will be hit hard by this cut, especially with an anticipated 10% increase in the energy price cap this year. The assumption that all elderly individuals are financially secure is misguided, given that the UK has some of the highest rates of pensioner poverty in Europe. Broader fiscal measures. Reeves' budget is anticipated to include other substantial measures. Public sector pay rises are a significant factor in the fiscal deficit, with junior doctors set to receive a 20% increase over 2 years, and other public sector workers getting around 5.5%. While some argue these increases are necessary to keep pace with inflation, they contribute heavily to the fiscal shortfall. Criticism of infrastructure cuts. Another contentious aspect of Reeves' plan involves cutting infrastructure projects. Critics argue that the lack of investment in roads and railways hampers economic growth, contradicting the government's stated goal of fostering growth. Projects like the Railway Restoration Program and plans for 40 new hospitals are under review, while adult social care reform is set to lose £1 billion in funding, a decision that has sparked widespread alarm. Immigration and fiscal policy. The government's approach to immigration is also under scrutiny. Reeves has promised to scrap the Rwanda deportation scheme and reduce spending on migrant hotels, aiming to save £8 billion. However, critics question the efficacy of these measures and the broader implications for the UK's immigration policy. Rachel Reeves' bold moves to address the UK's fiscal deficit involve difficult choices that are likely to provoke significant public debate. From cutting winter fuel payments for pensioners to reconsidering major infrastructure projects, her strategy reflects the immense challenges of balancing fiscal responsibility with social welfare. As the budget announcement approaches, the nation watches closely, anticipating the impact of these decisions on the UK's economic future.